Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I will be addressing the benefits that I found helpful during day shift and night shift. As a lot of you may know, if you follow me on Instagram, I started off training on day shift but have recently moved over to night shift. So due to that, a lot of you have been asking me to address what I found most helpful during the day shift and night shift. So to begin with, on day shift, the biggest benefit that I found on day shift is that there is a lot of help. So you have the physical therapy team there, the occupational therapy, speech therapy team. You also have the social worker, case management. So you have the help as long as you ask for it. In case you run into a problem where a family member needs to speak to the social worker, you can just give them a call, have them come up to the patient's room, or just run over to the physical therapist and ask them for help during a certain task and stuff like that. So that's one of the biggest benefits I found on day shift, that there is a lot of help in case you need it. Another benefit that I found on day shift is that you get to work a regular schedule. So you work during the day and go to sleep during the night. Hopefully you get a good night's sleep without any interruptions. Your schedule is able to work along with your significant other's schedule, a family member's schedule, and you get to plan according to that. So that's another huge benefit, that you get to stay on a regular schedule. You don't have to tweak or adjust any of your schedule like you do on night shift. And those are the two biggest benefits that I found on day shift. Another big benefit, if you are a person who loves the rush and adrenaline, like I'm that type of person, which is kind of what I was dreading going to night shift. But if you're that type of person, I believe day shift is a good option to try out, because you get to experience all the chaos that can occur on day shift. Sometimes you get to learn a lot about different cases. Even if it's not a particular patient of yours, you are able to listen to the doctor speak about different cases, situations that you haven't experienced before, just because it's so chaotic during the day that you probably get to see more things happen than it does at night. Even though night can get very crazy, it's more likely to happen during the day, I feel like, which is what I experienced. But other than that, I would say that those are the big benefits of working day shift. Moving on to night shift, the biggest benefit on night shift, well, one of the most important that I love is the shift diff. A lot of night shift nurses solely work night shift because of its shift diff, which makes a difference. It allows for more trips taken to Target. I'm kidding, but it does add up. You get a few hundreds added onto your check, which you wouldn't see on day shift. And it's really convenient if you ask me. Another benefit that I found useful on night shift is that I get to park closer. So when I worked on day shift, I had to park in a garage that made me cross the street to get over to the building that I work in. And now that I work on night shift, I get to park right behind the building, which is a garage that connects into the building I'm working in. And it saves me a good 10 to 20 minutes from walking to my workplace, back to the car, and that's a good benefit for me. I love that I don't have to cross the street anymore. I know depending on how big the hospital is or where you're located to work, some people even have to take I guess like a bus or trolley over to the place that they work in, and that can be a hassle, especially if you're running late or whatever. So that's another benefit I find on night shift. You get to park closer to the building that you work in. And the third benefit that I find on night shift is that it's a calmer environment. Not always, but you have less people around. You don't have like all the extra staff that or resources that you do have on night shift. A lot of the family members go home by the time that you're going to work. A lot of the patients sleep, but not all of them, because there's a lot of people that stay up. You'd be surprised. And you don't have a lot of family issues because they've usually have been taken care of during the day shift. So it's so much more calmer, at least what I have experienced so far. I have been having some really great night shifts, and it makes me like not want to go back to day shifts. But I don't know, I guess we'll see in the future. But so far I am loving a night shift. It's been going really great. I didn't expect it to go that great, besides having to work around with my sleeping schedule. Other than that, it's been really helpful. I would say that teamwork is a big plus during night shift. Not that it doesn't exist on day shift, but it's just more prominent, I feel like, on night shift, because you don't have those extra resources that you can go to. So you really have to work well with others, with your team, learn to go to them if you need help, learn to help them if you're able to help, and stuff like that. So I would say those are the big benefits of night shift: the shift diff, the parking, and just being able to work as a team. Besides that, I would say either shift, it's a good shift depending on the person that you are. I wouldn't say one is worse or one is better than the other. I mean, they both have their benefits and their cons, but I would say if you are able to, give them both a try, see what works best for you. Night shift also tends to work better for parents. I have a friend and my sister actually working night shift, and it works better because you're working while the kids are sleeping, and then during the day you get to be with them even though you have to get some sleep. It kind of works out better. I hope you guys are able to find the shift that fits best for you guys. So those are basically the benefits that stand out to me while I was working day shift and now working night shift. I hope you guys found this video somewhat helpful. If you have any other questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, or you can contact me on Instagram at Chronicles of Nursing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!